Alright, hi everybody. Peter here. Another little chance to look at a few more plants and review them to see what's what. See what's beautiful in the world. There's a lot of beautiful things out there, and a few of them are right here at our fingertips, which is really cool. Look at this little guy. What is this, for example? It's like some weird little fungus thing. Maybe I shouldn't be touching this, for example, but it's really cool. It feels damp and wet. Do you think I'm gonna get sick by touching it? I don't know. It looks cool though. It doesn't really smell like anything, but it looks really cool. Also, there's some tiny little leafy things right here. Do you think these are gonna be big trees one day if nothing bad happens to them? Personally, I believe in them. There's a lot of trees around here, and I'm sure they all started tiny like that. Sometimes things look a little bit more beautiful. Not that they weren't beautiful in the first place just because of the way light is shining on them. Light is a beautiful thing, and we couldn't see anything if it weren't for the light. I mean, look at all that cascading across the leaves. Some nature has little bugs on top of it, just kind of chilling, crawling around. I like it. Little bug friends. Caressing their little bug noggins. I like these backlit pine needles. These are strong lines. It's like natural cross-hatching. Little explosions of lines going like this at the end of each branch. Sometimes I draw lines like this when I don't know what to do. Just there's a point here, and then you just draw the lines coming out like that. Do you think these are regular leaves, but just so much narrower? Just very, very skinny leaves? These leaves look so beautiful with the light shining behind them. They're just lit up so bright orange. There's little holes where some bugs have had a snack. Do you think a little hole in a leaf like that is a full meal? That's a full belly for one bug? Could be. One fallen leaf, trapped in the branches. It didn't reach the ground, but it's beautiful right there. Vibrant. Amidst the black and green. Some sort of mushroom growing in a damp area. These kind of creep me out a little, to be honest. They're always kind of slimy looking, and if you push them too hard they break. They just seem to break off right at the stalk, right? But they're cool. I love these lines here on the bottom. Such fine lines, all coming up kind of parallel. Some plants don't like being touched. Do you think it's okay to touch these? It reminds me of the grates, the fins on an air conditioner. So moist and kind of slimy. Here's the bottom of some plants, usually hidden underground, now exposed. Do you think this is embarrassing for them? To have their roots hanging out like this? I like these kind of lines. They're a lot like vines. It seems so random, but there must be some method to the madness. Is this root went down to the ground? Was it curving looking for nutrients, or was it dodging rocks and harder patches of soil, or what was going on there? What was the thought process, so to speak, if there was a thought process? If plants, in the weird version of plant think, plant thought, who knows? And then moss, of course. Moss is a beautiful thing to me. I love it. These are such tiny plants. So minuscule and miniature. Soft, like nature's version of carpet. Just kind of coating. Soft peat and loam. Oh no, I broke it. My hand is shaking. It's too fragile. And look at this little guy. A tiny, tiny little mushroom. Like a little button mushroom. Growing right there in the crevice. Oh, and there's an even tinier one here, almost too small to see. Just like a tiny white dot. Smaller than the moss even. Look at that big boy mushroom up there. Beautiful. I love those lines on the bottom. Little bits of dirt get stuck in there as it grows, or maybe as the water rushes under it during a storm. Who knows how that happens? Creeps me out and satisfies me at the same time. Next to it we have the remnants of a plant, an old rotted out stump, the landlubbing version of driftwood, rotten and being taken over by moss and mushrooms. And these two bright little mushrooms right here maybe are the children or spores. I don't know how mushrooms work, but maybe they're the tiny friends of this big guy right here. What do you think? So bright and yellow. I have to touch it, even though I know it'll bother me and how wet and slimy it is. Oh, that's maybe the wettest, slimiest one I've touched so far today. I don't like it at all. I like how it looks and not how it feels. It looks like maybe some sort of awful banana split open. Here we have some more trees, as always. Some little ones which I can almost reach around completely with bark. And then behind it, we have another tree which has seen better times because there's no bark left on it at all. In fact, it's completely rotted. There's still some branches on it, but there's no leaves, and it's wet and soggy, and I can almost poke my finger into it. This tree is on the way out, but I'm sure it led a good, happy life as a tree in the forest. Sorry for hitting you, tree. I think maybe some sort of bird, a woodpecker, has attacked you right here. Maybe there was a bug in you, and the woodpecker wanted it. Oh, there probably are lots of bugs in you. Here's where some of its limbs have fallen down around you. Sorry. Poor tree. Ah. Wonderful example of the patterns present in nature. Spirals swirling up and around. Anyways, that's all for today. There's a lot of plants around here, but gotta save some for next time, I could go on forever. They're all worth looking at. I mean, there's some beautiful little ones right here I didn't get to. And some little ones right here. And this one. Bye, everybody. Have a good one. Wait. Hold on, I was walking back and I found these leaves. Totally consumed by bugs. Just the skeleton of the leaf was left. Almost nothing remains. They're like lace leaves. Leaves in doily form. Most leaves are pretty thin, but these ones take it to another level. They're so beautiful and so dead, but still attached to the tree. Alright, goodbye everybody.